Good morning, the students of class 7. I hope you are well. So today I'll start another subunit from your social science class, and today's subject geography. And rest of the part today we continue the rest of the part of the first chapter of the geography. It is our environment. And today's subunit is what is ecosystem. That in previous class you have learned about the different components of environment and also about natural environment. That how hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere and also the lithosphere, they help to the existence of life in Earth. Now, what is ecosystem? A very important word. That ecosystem means it is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live, all linked by the transfer of energy and material. So what is said that it is the system formed by the interaction of all living organisms. So to understand this, so look at your book in page number 3, page number 4, there is a story there. What is the story? Let's read. That at an NCC camp, what is NCC camp? The NCC camp is similar with your Scouts and Guide camp. Most of some students already attended those camps and got some medallions. That now in those camps, in a camp, Ravi's class, Ravi is a student of class 7 like you, and Ravi attending the NCC camp, and Jesse was a friend of Ravi, and Jesse exclaimed that what a heavy downpour. Downpour means rain, heavy rainfall. So it reminds me, so when they are inside the tent of their camp, so look outside that there is a heavy rainfall. So it is the activities, it's never possible to do all the activities. So they are sitting inside the tent and look outside. That Jesse exclaimed, his friend, that what a heavy downpour. It reminds me of my hometown in Kerala. Jesse is from Kerala, and you should come and see how it pours and pours and pours over the lush green fields and coconut plantations. He was describing the beautiful sceneries of Kerala. Now Hira is another friend of them. He also attended the NCC camp. The Hira said that Hira is from Jaisalmer, and he exclaimed that we get no rains. We see only kicker and sand as far as the eyes can see. What is the meaning of kicker? Kicker means grit or small grains of sand, the large grains of sand. But you also find camels, said Ravi. Ravi said, then replied that, but you can also see camels. So next, Hira replied that not just camels. If you visit our desert, you will see snakes, lizards and many insects too. Ravi wondered, why do the animals, the vegetarian and the way people live vary from the vegetation and the way people live vary from place to place? Are they all related to each other? So these questions are just sparked in the mind of Ravi, that why those things happen. Then, oh yes, very much so, the teacher replied. Then the teacher came, and when they are interacting, and teacher replied, yes, oh yes, very much so. So in this way, we have seen that in different places like Kerala, there are different type of environment. In the deserts of Jaisalmer, there are different type of environment. So why these environments are different? Because of ecosystem, because of their ecosystems are different. Ecosystem means a system when all the living beings are interacting with each other, like in our nature, in our surrounding, in our environment. All the animals, plants, human beings are interacted with each other. They are closely related with each other. How? And all the microorganisms also, they are also related inside this, related with each other. And not only those living things, as well as the air, the water, the places where they lived, and all the components, the lithosphere, biosphere, atmosphere, they are also closely interlinked with those living beings. And it creates an ecosystem of a particular area. And each and every place have its own ecosystem, such as there could be an ecosystem of large rainforests, grasslands, deserts, mountains, lake, river, ocean, even in a small pond. So there was a picture in your book in page number 4. Look at the picture, that how an ecosystem of ponds develop. Suppose I give you an example how an ecosystem develop. Suppose in a pond, is a small pond of ecosystem of a pond. Okay, now to understand what is ecosystem, look at the picture carefully. How ecosystem works. That in the water there are some small phytoplanktons or small tiny water plants. They are very tiny sometimes, and some algae also. So those phytoplanktons, so those zooplanktons, tiny animals, they eat those phytoplanktons and collect the energy, and then the energy transferred when those things eaten by small fishes. Small fishes also eat those zooplanktons and phytoplanktons and those zooplanktons, and then from the body of the small fishes, those energy, those are in the body of zooplanktons, are transferred into the big fishes. So big fishes got the same energy, and when human beings catch those fishes, when human beings catch those fishes, they actually got the nutrients present in the fish. In the similar way, those fishes also, after the death of these fishes, or when they see fishes just disposes their waste material from their body, all the materials mixed with the soil, and again those phytoplanktons receive those nutrients, those energy, again back to them. It's a circular way. Again this circular way, it is back to them, and again this circles. And sometimes these plants also taken the nutrients from the soil, mixed, and that is disposed by those fishes, and it is again grown and some flower, and they also receive sunlight and make their food with the nutrients. Water also present with the air and mix their food, and in this way, after the death of these plants also, they mixed within the under the soil present in the pond, and again those planktons collect those energy. And sometimes zooplanktons also use the energy eaten that after the death of these plants, their body remains also received by those planktons, those zooplanktons. So in this way, the circular way, everything, each and everything in the pond is connected with each other. So this is the ecosystem of a pond. This is the ecosystem of a pond. So I hope you understand from this picture that how ecosystem works. And the similar way, each and everywhere this the particular type of ecosystem exists, and you and me you and me both are also the part of our own ecosystem. Without us, our ecosystem cannot survive. Okay, so this is the that's all from this chapter. What is ecosystem? Next class we will discuss with another subunit. I hope you have understood the chapter. So see you then. Thank you.